Safely. 11 o'clock Sunday, September 15th. And this is what the sky has looked like for like 2 weeks.
That's okay.
I didn't come up here 2 weeks ago because they had a seafood festival. And I am not a fan of seafood. I'm just kind of leave it at that. The only seafood I eat is tuna fish. I had for lunch yesterday. And I only eat it with mayonnaise. The only time I eat mayonnaise is when I have tuna fish. So, what they do for the seafood festival is they shut down the Ocean Boulevard or Atlantic Boulevard or whatever the main drag is. That's along the beach. And it makes it very difficult to get around, especially with the crowds that usually go along with the seafood festival. It's not just seafood, but there's also like shops you can like rent space to sell your wares. None of that stuff interests me really either. And it would interest anybody I know either. So I wouldn't come up here with someone, which is one of the things that makes those sorts of jaunts, journeys, days, whatever it is, pleasant. You know, if you go to the fair, the 4-H fair, the farm fair, the whatever fair, county fair, state fair, you go with someone, you just like go wander around. It's not that weird if you go yourself by yourself, you know, that's fine, but you gotta enjoy yourself if you're gonna go to those things, you know, just like wander around like the tour, like the supermarket. Actually, supermarkets, calling it a supermarket, right? Pulling out my street today to come here at just whatever random time. I just decided I was going to the beach, and here I am pulling out of the street, and across the street from me is the street that my mom lives on. My sister lives with my mom these days, and she's just bought a new house, she's waiting for everything to close and all that stuff. But my sister's car, truck thing is pulling out. I'm like, that looks like cars. And sitting in the passenger seat is my mom. It's the very moment that I was pulling out of my street down here, they were pulling out of their street. And a few seconds later, the audio in the truck goes, new message, play it, it's my mom. They're going to the supermarket together. And it's like, I wouldn't go to the supermarket with them both. But they're gonna, I don't know. I'm sure I'll hear about it later. But I'm just sitting there at where the two streets kind of come together on the main drag there. Like, what? The very moment that I get there is the very moment that it's just right there. So you wonder about, do you ever wonder about things like that? Where, I'm switching arms, I never switch arms. You ever wonder about things like that where, like, there's coincidence that's just like, are you kidding me? 20 seconds later, we wouldn't have crossed paths, but there we are just like staring at each other, sitting at the intersection. They went first, of course. They pulled onto the street first. But just, you know, those kind of things. So like, what's today going to be like if it starts like this? It wasn't actually the start of my day, but you get the idea. 2 weeks ago when I was up here, I did not have a great time. There was an event at the toll booth on the way in. Somebody speeding through behind me, telling me how to drive, but slow down because there was a human being in the toll booth. I mean, just New Hampshire, get rid of those damn toll booths. A person dies every single summer, basically, and it's not to be me that does it. Thank you. The tide is in, really, as you can see. I'm not sure if it just came in or if it's about to fully come in. I think it's about to come in, or it's been high tide while I've been jamming on here. There's a lot of splashy splash sounds underneath me, and below me, inside the rock jetty here, it sounds like a tank. It sounds like a giant chasm, like a flush, like a porta potty tank. Echoey, splashy. This is some waves. that? I can't see the screen anymore. Can you see that? I can't see that. Anyway. So, I put a lot of time to park here today. You pay by the hour right on the beach. And the machine kind of like blipped on me, so I tried to run it again, and I ended up buying a little bit more time than I wanted. I could say actually not. I didn't put on any sunblock yet. I may, when I go back to the truck, do that. But our other sister, our middle sister, is getting married at the end of this month, and I want to get a little bit more color in my face, so that I don't look like a ghost in the pictures, because I'm not above the kind. I'm like daily vanity. I'm just like, I mean, look at that. Look at that. Daily vanity, I don't really care, but vanity that might be on somebody's living room wall, wedding portraits for decades. Yeah, a little good thing about them. I'm killing time now for those waves to arrive. So I've been trying to get midday time lapses to my Instagram site, but oh, I do that. I put them to music. They're pretty cool. But not lately. Lately, it's just this. That's all I've been getting for a couple of my trees are starting to turn, which is disappointing. It means that they're struggling, and I thought I was going to cut down. I need to have the DPW cut some of them down too, which is going to be fun trying to convince them that they need to do it, and not my trees. You know what I mean? So we should be getting some weather later this week. Maybe they'll have some interesting time lapses to put up by then. But I don't know, I have to wait and see. I don't get to decide what the sky's going to do until it does it. I mean, the only time I don't do time lapses like that I really want is if it's like this. And if it's raining. Or if it's just like, even if it's hail overcast, I'll still get some kind of interesting stuff happening. But this kind of high pressure that we've had, it's been beautiful. I'm saying like it's going to be bad thing, but it's been beautiful the past couple days. And it's probably going to snap back to reality in a week or so. Next weekend is supposed to be cooler. I won't be back here. Wednesday will be definitely my last trip of the week. So thanks for watching. This has been Liam. What base state is? New Hampshire. It's not the base state. It's Grant State. Massachusetts. That's the base state. That's like the whole thing. Base state, Massachusetts. I'm talking to you. You get it finally? Did I just over-explain? I don't know. See you later. Bye.